guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just finished watching part 6 of Ahsoka. My reaction will be under my YouTube memberships. If you are new here and you do not know what that is, it's just a few special perks for members only, almost kind of like VIP. So I've got 2 levels of memberships over there. Level 1 is for $2.99 and you get priority replies from me, which means that if you reply under my comments section in any of my videos, and there's tons of comments on there, if you are a member, I will reply to you first. So also special polls, and I'm going to be doing some live streams at some point. Level 2 is for $4.99 and you get everything that level 1 has, plus you get all of my reactions to all of the shows I watch, any movies I watch, and all of my uncut try not to laughs. So make sure you guys go and check that out so you guys can see my reaction to all of the episodes for Ahsoka. Now, if we remember the last episode, they all entered into this big sky whale on their way to go see if they could find Ezra and figure out if they can stop Thrawn. So Sabine willingly went because she wants to go and find Ezra. Ahsoka saw that through the map when she was holding it. So they're on the ship, her and the android, and they're talking and they're trying to get there. Meanwhile, Sabine is held hostage, kind of, sort of. She's with the enemy. And they are all on this ship that's supposedly taking them to this other land that Morgan is very familiar with. And, you know, Sabine just wants to see Ezra. So, what I find also kind of cool and ode to Star Wars is that they're on this ship, Ahsoka and the android, and he wants her to tell him a story, and she's like, not now. No, he wants to tell her a story, and she said, not now. And then she requested for him to tell her a story, and he started off, okay, a long time ago, far, far in a galaxy far, far away. And usually that's how the Star Wars movies start. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, so they ended up getting to this place. And they come across these 3 witches. Which is, I don't know if they're like grandmothers to Morgan or whatever. They look and sound scary. Like evil scary. And there's 3 of them. So they ended up coming off the ship. They come to where the 3 witches are, and they sniffed out Sabine being a Jedi. So now they've got her hostage. Well, they figure out what they're gonna do. So, Balin and what's her face? I call her Sushi, but I know that's not her name. I forget her name. Shinati, I think that's her name. So he's sitting there talking, telling her how, you know, he saw, like he saw everything kind of just burning up. Like he saw the Jedi temple burn, and, you know, he has bad memories, but his thing is that he wants to, I guess, start something new. He doesn't want to end it. I can't really tell which way this dude is going. And that's just me personally. Maybe some of you can. I can't. I don't know if he's trying to be good, bad, or what. When it comes to Sabine, he wants to keep her around for a reason because she's a Jedi. He's a Jedi, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Shin Ati, she just, I don't know. She's just his little protege or whatever. But anyway, so he feels that Sabine is going to be a really good use. So then they end up on this platform or whatever with the witches, and all of a sudden this big ship comes in. It's Thrawn. So we finally see Thrawn with his whole army with him, and Morgan introduces Balin, you know, him and, you know, the girl as the mercenaries, and the witches, I guess, know Thrawn. So they're having a conversation as to what Sabine is doing there, why she's there. He already knew who she was. So he was like, okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe she would be to some use. So In the meantime, they go and get Sabine. Sabine sees him again, and they're obviously familiar. He knows that Sabine wants to find Ezra. So he ends up letting her go with weapons and the little animal that she's riding on. And she sent him, he sent her off. And she's like, you're just gonna let me go just like that? But basically, his plan is to get her to go find Ezra and kill them both, I'm assuming. So then the mercenaries are going to go right after him. Balin and Shinati, he's telling them, like, as soon as she finds him, make sure that you destroy them both if she finds him. So, um, so Sabine goes off and she gets attacked by these bandits or whatever. So she takes them all out. The little animal she was riding on leaves her and then comes back later. So then she ends up coming across this area where she's trying to communicate with the animal, and she feels like the animal is probably thirsty or whatever, but he's sniffing something out. Something's up. So then there's these little turtle looking things, and they sound so flippin' cute. And so they're trying to communicate. Sabine is trying to communicate with them, and she's asking them, do you know who Ezra is? Ezra. And they're saying his name, and she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I guess the one that she's talking to, he kind of pointed out the sign on her shield, and he had the same thing. And that's when she started asking him, do you know Ezra? And so he did some type of call, and all of them just started popping up out of nowhere, all the little turtles or whatever. So they had her follow them to their little village or whatever. And there is where she finds Ezra. So Ezra is alive. Um, those are his little friends. So now at this point, they're all packing up because they never stay in the same place for too long. So she just wants to enjoy being able to find him. So now they're going to help them get packed up. He's like, I can't wait to go home. He's all smiles. They're happy to see each other and everything. Meanwhile, the witches caught a glimpse of Ahsoka making her way there. And Morgan is just like, no, that can't be. Like, Balin assured me she was dead. And Thrawn is just like, well, she's not. So let's figure out and let's assume that she is. And he's like, I want to find out everything that there is to know about this girl. So that's kind of where this left off. Thrawn seems to be extremely evil. He's going to wait until she gets there. Like, I feel like he knows that she's alive. Morgan is now irritated. Balin has this plan up his sleeve, and I think that he is going to end up using Morgan as much as he could and then doing something to her. I don't know how. I can't really tell if he would turn his back on his protege, Shinati. She seems to be, on his tail all the time, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know the level of evil that he is at this point. If he's bad, if he's not. He could have very well killed Sabine. I feel like, and he's keeping her around for whatever reason. I don't know. So they did end up going after Sabine, and they came across, the guys that she took out. So now I don't know if they're gonna catch up to them. Maybe something's gonna happen before Ezra and Sabine clear out. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait till the next episode to find out. And Ahsoka hasn't even shown up yet, so we'll see what happens in the next episode. We see, but this little happy little reunion, I don't think is going to last very long. Something about Ezra too, like I don't know. I don't know. I think they made a few references to um I think Balin had made a few references um about the Empire and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section down below. But I definitely liked this episode. I liked how it ended with the little reunion with Ezra and Sabine. How long that's going to last, I don't think it's going to last very long. It's only a matter of time before something happens, whether the mercenaries go and find them, Ahsoka comes across, Thrawn, something happens. I don't know. We have to see. But let me know if you enjoyed my review for episode 6 of Ahsoka. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it and what you guys think is going to happen next. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!